Hello friends, welcome back. Big Dino plays Kingdom Death Time. I say the same thing every intro. I get very excited when I say those words because it's time to play some cool games where we smash up some monsters and try and get cool gear and build a cool settlement of people. And this time we're doing it with the People of the Sun campaign for the first time. It's very interesting. I don't know too much about what to expect from some of the upcoming events that we have, story events, but nonetheless I am excited. Let's nip over here, as always, to our wonderful settlement page. Now, I had a couple of endeavours left to spend at the end of last Lantern year. I spent one of those on crafting another stone noses, which is helpful. The last one, we are going to use a drafting table. And so I think we've got a couple of people with some understanding, but it'll probably be Dimple. Actually, we'll do someone who doesn't have who isn't going out on the hunt, maybe. Hans. Who was someone? Frogdog? No, Purified. Someone got Purified this Lantern year. It was Good Egg, wasn't it? And does that mean Good Egg can't go out on the hunt? Is that right? Got to check these things, Deno. Purification. You cannot depart this year. Yes, okay. So Good Egg cannot depart this year. So that was dumb of us to do him because he's got facism. What a real shame. I guess we depart with Frog Boy. No, we might send someone out. Yeah, we'll send out Hans. We can't send out Hans. We'll send out Dancer. No, she's got a proctophilia as well. We can maybe make that work. Dimple has a proctophilia, Genevieve has a proctophilia, and Dancer has a proctophilia. We don't have any organs left, so it can't be Dancer. That's a real shame. Hold me close, so tiny Dancer. We did have a Child of the Sun. Maybe we'll send out our Child of the Sun. Who was that? Birdie. There we go. Birdie's heading out. All right. We're back on track. We're back on track. So Birdie's going to be blue. And she is going to wield this cool loadout. It's going to be Fist and Tooth, is it? Yes. Great. So we don't get a +1 movement token. That was from someone who's not departing anymore. We are going to hunt a level 2 Smoggo. So it's a risk because we don't have Song of the Brave and we are gaining a lot of automatic insanity this Lantern year. But I think it's worth the risk because of the collective cognition gains. We will gain the Forum, which will mean we can start to curate our survivors a little bit more. So we will depart for this hunt. Everyone gets 3 insanity. Let's depart. And we will grab our basic hunt event deck. I think I forgot to remove the Sword of Silence one. I am going to remove it. I like to just do those once each. So, all right, our first hunt. Dimple is our first person, and we get an Ark Survivor hunt event. Excellent, but also terrible because we have to flip it around here. Where is that? Actually, Ark Survivor hunt events are bad. It's the Scout ones that are sometimes pretty good. There we go. All right, Ark Survivor hunt event. We will roll a Lantern 10, will we? No, we'll roll an 8. An ambitionist, an optimist, and a facist walk into a stone plain. All right. The monster moves 1 space away on the hunt board. No, none apply. Roll a random hunt event. So the random hunt event is 62. I went through the entire thing last time. Didn't get a single thing. Space between the rocks. Do we have a pickaxe? No, we do not. Each survivor rolls 1d10. And let's see if we get... So Dimple is the straggler. Dimple is going to gain a random disorder. And Dimple rolls and gets weak spot. Weak spot's a good event. A good disorder to get. Wonderful. So we'll move on to the next one, and it is an abandoned camp. Nominate a survivor to investigate. Ooh. So Genevieve. She's actually going to gain an accuracy and a strength when she attacks with fist and tooth. I think we will go with Genevieve. What's no. Yeah, we'll do Birdie. So Birdie rolls a 3. Suffer monster level event damage to a random hit location. I would have preferred the 2 basic resources personally. But no, not to be. Flat corpse. Nominate the survivor with the most understanding to investigate. That is Lorenzo. Go Lorenzo. Lorenzo rolls a 10. Gain a random Smog Singer's resource. Yes. Good work, Lorenzo. You've got some vocal cords. So the 4th person down is Lorenzo, and he is going to flip. Oh, Bone Eaters. We have to fight Bone Eaters, but that's probably okay because we don't have Surge, but we do have Dash. All right, I guess we're setting up for Bone Eaters. It is this Lanternier. I'll go set that up. We've made it to the showdown. It's set up. Here's our things. Let's shuffle these decks. Unfortunately, we are getting pounded first, which doesn't feel good. We don't have anything we can do about that because there's literally no no surge in this campaign until you get one of the innovations, which we don't have. So this will be tough. We'll have to just rely on our evasion. So we'll start here. So this chick, she's here. She's going to move 1 space adjacent to Genevieve. Genevieve has 1 evasion, but she has some armor. So it's 2 speed hitting on a 4+. That's a 1 and a 4. We will spend a survival to dodge, and we do not suffer any retaliation from that. Next person is this guy here. So he is attacking Lorenzo. He rolls a perfect hit, which provides him with the opportunity. Is that right? The Bone Eater roll any perfect hits in this attack, draw an opportunity card. Until this Bone Eater is... That's awesome. Until this Bone Eater is wounded or no longer adjacent to you, you are doomed. So where does he hit? He hits the head. 1, 2. We are doomed and we gain a bleeding token. If you are the only survivor left in the Bone Eater holds you in its grip until you starve, then it masterfully removes your skin and bones. That is awesome! I mean, it's not awesome, but it's awesome. Next one is this guy standing on the column. He is attacking against Birdie, little birds. She's going to dodge here, we hope. An 8 and a 9. Where did the hits go? Double body. Man, I knew that was going to happen. Dodge. She's got our permanent strength and speed. We don't want Birdie to die. And last of all, the attacker will go onto Dimple. Moves to here. This is going to be a tough hunt. A 2 and a 7. So where does the hit go? Goes on the waist. We'll take that. That's it. All right, it's our turn. Whew. So we want to use our high speed, high accuracy weapons here. So we'll do Genevieve. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the blind spot of that Bone Eater. Genevieve is wielding the long club. So she's going to swing with the long club. She is accuracy. She's not going to use Monster Claw. She's just going to use the long club. So she's hitting on 4s, which goes to 3s in the blind spot. We roll a 4 and a 2. We don't do a thing. So that's a 4, which is a wound because they are toughness 8, I believe. Yes, and 4 plus 6 is a wound. So that's one wound. There is no thing, so that's fine. So Genevieve is done. We will do Birdie. Now she is wielding the Sword of Silence, and she's going to hit twice, isn't she? Yes, she is. And these are then 2s to wound. So 2 wounds, no criticals. So that Bone Eater is defeated. She will then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. This one is going to go into the rear. And so that is Dimple. Dimple is wielding the Razor Symbols with an accuracy. Oh, has anyone got a speed? Yeah, Birdie actually had an extra speed, so she's fine. Yeah. So Dimple swinging with her Razor Symbols in the rear. So we do the attack rolls one at a time. So this first one hits on a 4. Yes, and the next one hits on a 3. So that's 2 hits. And these are wounding on a 3 plus. So the first one fails to wound. Second one does wound, but it's in the blind spot. And so I think we will go here. 1, 2. What weapon are you wielding? Ah, the Bone Blade. Lorenzo will swing with the Bone Blade. He's hitting on 6s. Bone Axe, actually, because there's no critical location. So these 6s, hitting on 6s. So he rolls a perfect hit. He has attacked with a frail weapon, so he gains a progress. These 2 hits, 1 wounds, and another 1 wounds. So we've defeated that guy. And that is all. So on the next turn, she will go into the closest threat in range, which is here. So Genevieve, swinging twice. A 4 is a hit, as is a 6. The head and the body, we'll take them both. Actually, we'll dodge the head. Dodge the body, sorry. So that's it, there was no criticals. So then the next person is him, and he will turn to attack here. So, oh, that's bad. 7 and a 9, come on, don't roll the body. Head and the boots, we'll dodge the head. We'll just roll his survival actions. Doesn't gain it back, doesn't gain it back. Okay. So that's it, it's our turn. In the rear with the Bone Axe. Hits once, which means we gain Shatterstar. That's a critical wound. The monster cannot counter. The Bone Eater is knocked down. That's fine. 1 to go. Do we have any other neuroses or things we want to do? Genevieve. No. The person most likely is here. 1, 2. We'll swing with the Razor Symbols. So the first one hits on a 3. No, misses on a 3, and then misses on a 3 in the blind spot. Genevieve, long club, hits once. It's a 2 plus to wound. That's a wound, and that's it. Whew. Nervous. Okay. Each bone eater defeated. Yep, so on a 7+ we get a thing. Two basic resources and a perfect bone. Not too bad, we'll take that. Perfect bone. One perfect bone. And then 2 basic resources. We did not get the royal scalpel, but that is okay. All right, so we do press on, and we gain 3 survival and continue singing. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. So here, so that was that one. This one is sensory overload. The event revealer rolls 1d10 and adds +1 for each instance of noisy in their gear grid and on the survivor record sheet. So this is the 5th one. So we do actually have an instance of noisy here, which is cool. Lantern 10. Survivors are able to find one another and hold to fight forward as we move together as a unit. Let's hope we can roll some more 10s on our overwhelming darkness rolls. Okay, so everyone is on the path of the insane, I think, which is actually pretty awful. We have to spend all of our survival, maybe. Path of the insane. Dimple. Dimple rolls a 6. All survivors suffer 1 event damage to a random hit location. 1 to the legs. 1 to the waist. 1 to the body, but it's event damage, so it doesn't happen. And 1 to the body. Great. Next person along is Genevieve. She rolls a 9. Set your insanity to 1 and gain the post-traumatic stress disorder. That's actually alright because we're going to remove eproctophilia. And that is pretty good. Post-traumatic stress. We don't get endeavours, but that's okay. Birdie. Birdie rolls a 7. She also sets her insanity to 1 and gains post-traumatic stress. We don't want too many more of those because that is running us out of endeavours. And a 4. 1 event damage to a random hit location. 1 to the head. 1 to the boots. 1 to the body. And 1 to the body. Okay. We move to here and we flip a random event. $27. Man stealers. Oh no. Choose a random male survivor. I think we've got 3, haven't we? No, Genevieve, Birdie. Oh, it's just Lorenzo. Lorenzo, don't get your dick bitten off, my guy. It's a 7, yes. Suffer 1 event damage to the waist. He doesn't have his dick bitten off. On you, Lorenzo. You're a top bloke. Good work, good work. Excellent. So I can't remember if we had one of these. So exquisite aroma. Wonderful. We'll nominate a survivor to investigate. Because he moved backwards, didn't he? I feel like the monster moved backwards from one. Was it one of these? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. I'll go back and have a look, because Exquisite Rome is cool. Okay, it didn't occur because I didn't have enough Ark Survivors arguing. So we are going to remove Bone Eaters and upgrade to the next level of Bone Eaters. And then we're also taking out the sword and the... Oh, we're going to take Scouts out too. And the baby and the sword. Great. Next level of Bone Eaters. Here we come. It's great. Survivor has an instrument. We are going to play the instrument. Good. So the Smoggos, we will face them on the board, and I'll set up for that right now. Okay, we get to the showdown. Disorder, disorder, disorder. We might start using the scribe disorder settlement thing. Just makes it easier. Smog Singers level 2, they are adding 8 basic. Again, 1, 2, 8. 1 legendary. 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also 4 overtone. So this is the change. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got overtone cards in play. So we are going to try and do some fist and tooth early with a couple of people, but the other ones we do want to just knock down. And we've got to deal out our songs, and then I think we're good. So I've got to remember my frog doggles. I have them set up. So the frog doggles, if we go over here to Genevieve, she actually has frog doggles and a long club, which means she is stinky, which means she gains +1 accuracy. And then if she attacks with Monster Claw style, she gets an accuracy, a strength, and savage. She gained a strength token from the accuracy, from the quixotic. Which is good. We will now apply arrival bonuses. And does our person with the sword? No, she is not insane, so she cannot use the Sword of Silence, so she will have to swing with fist and tooth. Okay. We're on for an interesting time, I think. This may be a bit much for us. But you've got to risk it for the biscuit when it comes to level 2 hunting in the butchery, the Ark Survivors innovation. So I believe we're all done. So we'll go over here and we'll flip Pluck Your Heartstrings. There is no target, so it is a Song of Smog, because there is not a guiltiest threat. So Song of Smog says, all survivors suffer 2 vibration damage and gain a guilt token. Oh goody. So guilt token, guilt token, guilt token, guilt token, 2 vibration damage. So we'll go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, so it needs to be an impactful turn, Deno. So the frog doggles are not activated because we're only in Sanity 2. That's a real shame. We do actually need to set up a random terrain card too. I should shuffle that and add that. Oh yeah, Debris. I don't mind some Debris. Adjacent to any board edge. We'll just put some Debris over here. See if we can get ourselves a random basic resource. Okay, think carefully, Deno. We need to get pumping. We do have dash. I gotta remember we have dash. Everyone should have max survival, maybe. Just Lorenzo. So we can't wield the Sword of Silence with Birdie. So Birdie's going to... she block one? No. She's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's going to swing with Fist and Tooth. She is accuracy 0, so she's hitting on 8s. So she hits once. It's a first strike. Oh, re-roll. She hits! How do you like them apples, idiot? Can she crit? She crits! The monster's fin flops pitifully. Gain a random Smog Singer resource. All Smog Singers move directly away from you. No Savage, nothing there. Oh, she's actually got an extra speed. That doesn't hit. So, get a wound. There was nothing with that from there. So, now the Smog Singer is going to walk away from us. 1, speed, 7. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we've got any block. That was our Rawhide headband. So I think we're actually going to use Founding Stones here. So she's going to fling a Founding Stone and we get a critical. So she gains a guilt token. He gains a guilt token. So that's an automatic wound. We gain another resource. We got 2 now. Yep. Oh, another fluted bone. Your beauty. And a pink flesh. Green. Green will also fling a Founding Stone. So. And it is full move all Smog Singers away from you. So they're running away. Fantastic. That's another random Smog Singer resource. Another pink flesh. And they full move away again, which is fine. So 3 wounds in the first turn. We're fine with that. And that's it, I guess. So we can't use our frog doggles because we're not insane. We can use Hit Song, but we don't need to. All right, that's the end of our turn. So the monsters draw. Oh, and I need to do a wound there. Perfect. So still no one guilty. Overtone mood. The guiltiest survivor is doomed. When a mood is drawn, place an overtone token at the base of each monster that doesn't already have one. When each dude is wounded, they stop singing. 1, 2, 3. So there is no guiltiest survivor yet because we have not dished out enough things. We don't have to do a movement, so they are still all the way over there. So let's use this time wisely. He'll go and investigate the smog incense, and he rolls a 6. The smog makes you feel calm. We'll go and investigate the debris. He rolls a 9, which is find a bone blade. Hey, that's good for our impermanist. Actually, we'll do that, and he's going to throw a stone. So he's got his last founding stone, so we're throwing the last founding stone, and that is a critical despondent. When the monster puts a mood into play, roll 1d10. All right, all of our founding stones are gone, so I'm going to remove those from our settlement storage. This was the time to do it, I think. 1, 2, 3. Because if we can get through this showdown and load up on gear, you know, I think that sets us up for the next hunt when we face level 2s again, and so on and so forth. So that did a wound. We're done, and those guys are actually 7 spaces away. Another 7 spaces away. So, peace offering, the guiltiest threat. So the guiltiest threat is actually Birdie. She's got 3 guilt tokens. Full move the monster towards the target, so that's where they end up. They move 7. The smog singer bows its head. You faintly sense that they want you to leave. You may end the showdown. If you do, smog singer Concord. Do we like smog singer Concord? We get a song, don't we? Gain hunt XP and weapon proficiency. Teach the survivors of song. Now we really want the resources, I think, so we will gain 1 insanity and a guilt token. 1, 2, 6 guilt tokens on that guy already. But 3 insanity, 1, 2, 3, which means we can use our Sword of Silence once again, so that's nice. Okay, so it's our turn. So if we go here, so they moved away 7 and then they've moved back 7. This guy is now going to get rid of all of his guilt tokens and start singing. And he's sung a song of shame. Suffer -1 movement, strength, evasion, and speed while you sing this song. -1 movement, strength, evasion, speed. Could be worse. But he's got no guilt tokens now. Birdie, or she, I should say. Genevieve, she's going to grab that... do we heal? Someone's probably better off healing. Lorenzo? Do we want Lorenzo to heal? Yeah, I think Lorenzo... No, that's fine. Birdie will look at the thing. She rolls a 1. You suffer 1 brain damage and are knocked down. Good one, Genevieve. That's where she is. That stays on there. There. So that's it. Survivors will go again now. So there is a plea for life, the closest threat. So intimidate target. They just turn to face the target, so they're not coming closer to us. We'll assume we shot that one with an overtone thing. If you have a weapon in your gear grid. So they're all going for the Sword of Silence guy who has 0. So, because he's the closest threat. So that's it. That's the end of the turn. So standing up, We'll investigate the soot again. We roll a 7. The song makes you feel calm. Move to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, alright. Stay where we are. Come on over here, little idiots. The closest threat. Intimidate target. So this is all going on Genevieve. So she gains 1 survival. And she adds 1 to the head hit location. 1, 2, 3. But she gains 3 guilt tokens. Ugh. So she is now guilty. However, yep, that's it. Come closer to us, you buffheads. No, I think we might go over to them now. So survival here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using a dash. Does Birdie gain her survival back? She does not. She's done a dash. She's going to swing with the sword. Oh no, she's speed 4. Oh. Alright, well we're not doing that. Stupid song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess Genevieve can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she'll swing with her fist and tooth, monster claw style, and she hits once, and she gets the downy gut holding hand. Let's see if we can roll a critical. Indeed we can, because she has an innate luck. The monster cradles its limp hand, gain 1 monster resource. A dark corner of your mind relishes the pain you inflicted. Gain the marrow hunger impairment. Yes, delicate hand. And remove all your guilt tokens. That is awesome. Plus, that's a savage wound as well. 1, 2 because of monster claw style. She gains the marrow hunger impairment. Now, we also, marrow hunger, oh, that's good stuff. We also remove that overtone token. There is no surge. We don't need to get any strength buffs, so we might actually go now. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't get into range. Same. All right, come on. Come and chase us, you buffheads. The Grand Jeté, the furthest threat in range or the closest threat? All right. So there's no performance anxiety, but we are going to do some leaping. So this one leaps to here. This one leaps to here. And this one can't go there. So suffers a brain trauma. Sorry, it's monster level brain damage. This one down here. And then they're not knocked down. Wonderful. Okay, finally we can do some hitting now. Stupid idiots. The guiltiest survivor is doomed. There is no guiltiest survivor. So that's fine. So we'll do here. So Dimple is going to swing with the razor symbols in the blind spot. So the first hit is a hit, and the second hit is also a hit. So we flip this and an impervious super dense. We'll do that, that's fine. So razor symbols, wounding on a 4. critting on a 10. So that's a wound. So we gain a guilt token, so we are guilty. Gain 1 insanity as you begin to sing. La, 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 la. The Song of Speed. So lose all our guilt tokens. And that's an impervious one. It's not a critical. We do gain a random. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, so we have now wounded the overtones, so that slow mood overtone comes off. We'll do Monster Claw style from Genevieve. She'll actually move 1, 2, 3. Genevieve in the blind spot, punching on with her fists of fury. She hits. Can she critical? Come on. Genevieve! It's another critical with performance anxiety and gain a random monster resource. Savage. Savage Garden's greatest hits. Pink Flesh. Savage. 1, 2, and performance anxiety is in play. Wonderful. She's then going to move away. She gains guilty. Oh, she actually gains 2 guilt tokens because she did 2 wounds. Here, so that is going to be with our impermanist. So Lorenzo, he'll swing with a Bone Blade. He hits once. Yep. So he gains the Shatterstar benefit. So it gains +1 strength. So this weapon is now strength 4, which means we're wounding on a 5 and critting on a 10. That's an 8, so that's a wound. We may pursue the monster. If they do, their aggression was shocking. The survivor with the least guilt tokens gains 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So least guilt tokens is here, so gain that. He is now guilty. Guilty, you say. 3 is not a wound. He has not moved yet, so he'll then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So sort of silence. No, Fist and Tooth. Fist and Tooth in the blind spot. 7 is a hit. Come on, Birdie. Birdie. Oh, as a reflex. We fail to wound, but there is a reflex. We will pursue. And we will attempt to wound that one. We do, and it is a critical as well. How good is that? 1 monster resource. Full move all Smog Singers away from you. The monster's they're not going to have any more things left in their deck. Another fluted bone. Get out of here. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy goes 7. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 7. Loses one of these. And it's now the monster's turn. That was a guilt token. Lowest person gets a guilt token from doing that. Alright, so monster AI cards, their turn. The Plea for Life. The closest threat. So they turn to face. And they do a Plea for Life. The result is equal to or less than your guilt tokens. So over here, she's got a plea. Not here. No, and here. No. Good work, idiots. They do gain a guilt token though. Guilt token, guilt token, guilt token. Our turn. Okay, so How many wounds left are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. We're probably due for a trap shortly. So maybe we sing. La 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 la. Dimple. We're going to do Birdie. She's going to spend a survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get into the rear. She's going to swing with the Sword of Silence. I'm going to try and close this out now. 2 misses. No accuracy. Damn. That sucks. No surge either. Birdie's done. Dimple, what are you swinging with? The long club? No? Razor symbols. We're probably okay for the moment. Yeah, so we'll just do Genevieve over here. Fist and Tooth. 2 hits because of her excellent accuracy. Oh, the Song of Murder. Okay, well it's just her, which is good. And she's got 3 guilt tokens. So we'll go over here. Emotional damage. Three guilt tokens, and we do have drums. But she's not singing. Full move away from the monster and suffer monster level brain damage. So she has to do a brain trauma roll. Come on, Genevieve. It's a 5. Genevieve rolls, because I don't have Protect the Darkness now. Danger Seizure. Deal 1 damage to yourself. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So 1, 2, 3. A random disorder, she will get Ichnophobia. Can I activate? That's fine. She's our Fist and Tooth wielder, so we're okay there. That's good. And then she full moves away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Song of Murder had to come at some point. We're okay with it coming now. So we've got a lot of resources. We just need to close this showdown out. So let's do that in a positive way. Let's do the razor symbols. So Genevieve is gone, Birdie's gone, Dimple's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll swing with the razor symbol. She's 1 accuracy, so that one's a miss. That one's a hit. We get the Velvety Cloak. We roll an 8, which is a wound, but not a critical. Suffer 2 brain damage, 1, 2. If you are insane, you see a dazzling city, and its greatest champion, the Fight King. Suffer bash and knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bash. So that did do a wound. And that is all. So, monster's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll have a look in there and dash in there. Lorenzo, he's travelling okay. He rolls a 1. He's knocked down and suffers monster level brain damage. No, 1 brain damage. Okay, so they're doing a slow overtone. So the guiltiest person, which is just about everyone, is doomed. However, on a Lantern 10, they suffer a wound. They do not suffer a wound because they have Despondent. So that's it. Overtone tokens are out. 1, 2, 3. Stands up. So we're going to go Fist and Tooth first. Into there. Swing with the Fist and Tooth. 2 hits. What a legend. Come on, Crit City. Crit City, baby. Remove all your guilt tokens, gain a monster resource, and Marrow Hunger, which we already had. Tail Fat. So she gains 1 back. It is Savage though, so she actually gains 2 back. 2 wounds. She can wound this one too. 5, is that a wound? I don't know, -1 toughness? No, that one's not a wound. So there's a failure. We can pursue. We'll pursue. We fail. Gain insanity as you begin to sing. Flip your song card up. A song of love. All right, there's literally 2 wounds to go. So let's go into the rear. Imple's just going to get out of the way. Into the rear with the Sword of Silence on Birdie. A 9 and a 6 is 2 hits. There is a first strike. We have to re-roll these 2 hits with -2. Double 4s is 2 misses. What an absolute pest. Everyone stands up. Very annoying. They're going to do a plea for life again. Closest threats, 1, 2. Oh no, they just turn to face, don't they? Turn to face, turn to face. If you have a weapon in your gear grid, she does. She got no guilt tokens though, so she's fine. This guy does. He's got 4 guilt tokens. Oh, sorry, that one's knocked down, and then that one, 4 guilt tokens. And that's from the performance anxiety. Okay. We probably could have done that in a different order, so we got the Fist and Tooth. Now, we'll do Fist and Tooth up the top there with Genevieve again. Hitting once. 7 to crit. It's not a crit, it's not a wound. She'll then move away. We'll do the Sword. Silence in the rear. Hits twice. Come on, Dano. Alright, so if we do these 2 wounds, we win. Critting on 9s. 3 is a wound because it's quite powerful sword. 7, so 3 is a wound, so that's 1 wound. And the last wound, come on, Dano. It's a 3, it's a wound. Whew. That felt very, very scary for a little bit of time there. But we did succeed in defeating the level 2 Smog Singers in Lantern Year 3, which is nice. 6 Smog Singer resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 basic. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. In addition to the metric shit ton of resources that we collected, we're setting ourselves up for success, friends. So we can advance the timeline. We gain 2 Hunt XP. We're only coming back with 3 endeavours though. That's the real problem. Return and advance the year. Did anyone get to, yeah, Birdie get to ponder a philosophy. Is that right? Lorenzo gets to ponder his impermanism, does he? Great. He didn't attack again. I'm sure he attacked again, so we're going to level up Shatterstar too. I'm absolutely convinced he attacked more than once. All right, Shatterstar 2. Okay. See, it was 2 Hunt XP for defeating them, so we have Genevieve gets to adopt the philosophy. Why is Genevieve skipping the next hunt? Post-traumatic stress. So Genevieve pondering a philosophy. Dimple not doing anything. Birdie pondering a philosophy. And that's wonderful. So let's do our fun card. So first one is the first column. I much prefer doing things this way, friends. I don't know if I've explained it in this playthrough yet, but I never feel like I can shuffle these correctly in a way that is fair and even. So by randomly rolling which one I get, I always feel like I get a much more balanced one. Dark Trader. Excellent. We want nothing from you, Dark Trader. Thank you. Dark Trader. And we have Sun Dipping. Sun Dipping. All right. Fantastic. What are we doing? Beams of light appear on the ground, driving danger away. Inspired, the settlement creates a right and gains the partnership innovation. Very good. I think we also gained comprehensive construction. Yeah, so we can gain the forum. Did that automatically add it, Scribe Guy? It did. You legend. Okay, so nominate 3 pairs of up to eligible survivors. So they must... Oh yeah, okay, so that's it. So we have to nominate the 2 people that we purified, which was Genevieve and Good Egg. This could be bad. They have not participated in solar ritual and they do not have the thing. Yeah, we don't want them to die. Well, lifetime rerolls in play for sure here. 3. Neither of them are a child of the sun. So lifetime reroll, but it'll just do someone from the settlement. A 7. Great. It's a very collaborative event. So we gain the Sun Eater Secret Fighting Art for both of them, and the partner ability. Now when we gain a Secret Fighting Art, you just gain 1 thing, and then partner. So we want to do that every year then, don't we? Genevieve. Sun Eater Secret Fighting Art. I think you can have 1 Secret Fighting Art and 1 normal Fighting Art. Partner with Good Egg. That's fun. So they'll definitely want to hunt. Partner with Good Egg. Okay. No one else can do it because you need to be purified. So that's the end of Sun Dipping. And that is time to go to the funnest part of every single showdown. It's entering in our resources, because this is a real collection. Question marks? Question marks. Monster Bone. Monster Hide. Monster Bone. Love Juice. Monster Hide, Monster Organ, Perfect Bone. Monster Hide, Monster Organ, Perfect Bone. Good. Oof. Oof. So Fluted Bones are on the cards here again for thingies. All right, Pink Flesh. Whistletooth. Gaseous Belly. Fluted Bone. Gaseous Belly. Delicate Hand. Tail Fat. Fluted Bone. Pink Flesh. Delicate Hand. Pink Flesh. Pink Flesh. Fluted Bone. Vocal Cords. I feel like smog singers tonight, like smog singers tonight. Only 3 endeavours. We did get the forum this lantern year, so let's grab the forum out and we'll go over here and we can decide what we want to do. Oh, and then we've also got to do some pondering. Pondering, you say? I just remembered we have to do our things. Birdie's a lanternist. Cool. Lanternism. And who's the other one? Genevieve. Is that right? Yes. Genevieve gains. Oh, we'll put lanternism back in there. Permanism. She's going to be attacking with fist and tooth a lot. Broken arms. I suppose it's probably okay. We can't do anything about it. But maybe we can go for a different one. All of your weapons except fist and tooth are frail. Yeah, that's fine. I was forgetting to use my frog doggles there too. She did become insane again. Okay, so we now grab, before we do that, we do need to do our level ups. So we're going to gain the lanternism and impermanism. Did anyone else ponder as well? Lorenzo pondered. So we'll do Lorenzo first. Lorenzo ponders impermanism. He gains a Lumi. And he rolls 1d10. And he rolls a 2. He gains deconstructive mind. It's nice. So, impermanism, deconstructive mind. There it is. She's going to go in with Shatterstar. And then the other person who flipped into that, which was Genevieve. Genevieve rolls a 7. We do not have collective cognition. We set her survival to 0. She gains hardy ego. So that is fine, Genevieve. She's not going out on the hunt anyway. Hardy ego. There it is. And she gains a Lumi. Okay, and then our lanternist. Our lanternist is Birdie. So she's got photo access and fallen lantern is quite bad. She gains a Lumi and she rolls a lantern 10. She gains light warrior. And we did not update our death count, so we don't get a death token this year. Light warrior. Hiya. Not really useful for us. That's a real shame. I would have preferred the Light Whisperer. Light Warrior. There it is. On arrival, gain a death token. Okay, so we'll just grab our knowledge deck now. So we're going to remove Shatterstar from it. Did someone have strength training in that fight? Am I just a complete doofus? She spent 2 tokens. And no, Frog Boy had strength training. He didn't go out on the hunt. Very good. Okay. Only 3 endeavours. I mean, I want to purify for 2 and I want to innovate for 1. Is that the wrong choice? Probably not. Yep, so we'll innovate and we're just going to use our basic resources, Monster Bone, Monster Hide, Monster Organ, and we will flip over here and we will, so yeah, this is a tricky one. We've got our Fluted Bones too actually, and we're going to spend a lifetime reroll. So, Sauna Shrine and Aquarobics. Alright, well, survival limit +1 for that one. 10 survival to that. Tribute. Departing survivors promise they'll return. They gain 2 strength tokens and add 1 to all heal locations. I think we'll take Sauna Shrine. Seems okay. We'll want to use our Fluted Bones now for and lifetime rerolls. So first Fluted Bone attempt is an 8. Come on. Song of the Brave for free. Or Forbidden Dance for free. No. Song of the Brave for free. Yes. Bring on those level 2s, baby. We then add Saga into the deck. Do we chase Saga and then use a Love Juice? We probably do, don't we? Saga. Whoa, 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 Saga. That means people just get to adopt philosophies. Straight up. Hold up. Bum, 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 bum. Let me think. All right. So we've used one of our Fluted Bones. Did I mark that already? I did. I think we're going to go for another one. We're going to try and get Saga. So we're going to roll again, see if we can get an 8. Come on, Dano. It's a 1. We'll lifetime reroll from someone into a 2. We'll use 1 more Fluted Bone. If we get this, it's a great play. If we don't get it, it's a bad play. 1, lifetime reroll. Come on, Dano. Saga. All of our Fluted Bones gone though. 2 lifetime rerolls, so we're going to use some. We haven't got too many good people left now. So the Mir Navi's not going to go out again. She's going to stay in the settlement. Cassandra, our prophet. And yeah, I guess Marlon Brando can get out of here with his lifetime reroll. We're then going to use a Love Juice to have a baby. And the 2 survivors are going to be our mother and father of child, the 2 purified people. 2 7s goes into a 9. Get out of here, Dano. You are the man. You are the man. 9. We don't have Hovel, but we do have Sauna Shrine. 2 population. Good. Who is it? Genevieve and Good Egg. Is that right? Our 2 people. So we'll make a male. Norris. Saga. He's going to adopt a philosophy. Oh, I didn't do that. I'll do that quickly now. 1 courage, 1 understanding, 1 philosophy. I'll just add saga. Good stuff. And, oh, was that 8 innovations? It is. Oh, we've got to do 8 innovations, edged tonometry. Oh, we've gained that this lantern year, haven't we? For sure we have. Okay, because we gained partnership from sun dipping. Or something. Anyway, we're going to do edge tonometry next year on the timeline. Or do we do it now? We'll do it now. Edged tonometry. And then we'll just make 1 more survivor with Genevieve and Good Egg. And they can be a male. And their name is Ramiro. Yeah. So Ramiro is going to gain a philosophy, and Ramiro gains lanternism. And then our other new survivor, we might send Ramiro out, I think. So we'll pin Ramiro, and then our other person was it Norris? Yeah, it was Norris. I don't know why I rolled a dice, but let's assume that was for the survivalist. Survivalism. Okay. I do have to be honest, I did forget just how much administrative work there is. He gains a courage and he gains strength training. And because he's gained a courage, he also gains matchmaker. Matchmaker, and he'll roll a thing for his insight roll. That's a 3. Does that gain an additional endeavour this lantern year? Because if it is, that's pretty good. Pretty useful. Dano, you're all over the place today, mate. Just calm down. Calm your farm. Insight. No. Settlement phase triumph. Matchmaker. May re-roll 1 endeavour result this lantern year. Our lanternist. I don't think I put it away. I didn't. I don't know what I was recording then. Let me go and look at what I just recorded. Okay, so Ramiro gained Light Whisperer. I spent my resources to go pick up all of the remaining pieces of my Colosseum set, and we did edge tonometry. Apparently we can set our weapon proficiency to katana on our Sun Eaters, but I don't think we want to do that. We're going to call it a day. We made a pipper. We made the remaining pieces in the singing gear, singing boots, and the singing waist, pantaloons. We're going to go hunt down those level 3s. Are we high enough strength? They're only toughness 12. Oh, I reckon we can do it. Level 3s. Let's go for it. I'll catch you on the next lantern here. Big dinner. We actually have 1 leftover endeavour from Collective Toil. So we are going to use Sauna Shrine before I finish the episode. And see if we can roll 5+. We can, it's a lantern 10, so we are going to gain +1 to every hit location and 2 strength tokens for departing survivors. Now, that definitely makes me feel more confident about facing this level 2. So, that's it. I will catch you on the next lantern year. Big Dano out.